Hey YouTube, what's up? 2IP326 here, sitting down with Russ Laparre at Burlington Regionals. He's going to be showing us his Herald Perfection deck. What's your record been so far?
I'm X and 2. I lost to like anti-meta, and then this quick draw deck that drew like Foolish and 3 Kaises with a Debris Dragon opening turn, so that kind of sucked. But, that's what You want me to go ahead and go through?
Yeah, go.
Alright, so starting off, we got 1 to 4. It's like, I already showed this in my Chanted League deck. It just comes off a Nova Summoner. If it gets its effect off, it's really broken. Stalls games. It helps combine with Tethys and for Dawn of the Herald and basically let the Herald out. Freya, obvious, since Jeff Jones played it, everyone just wants to give plus 4 into defense, block Gothams from swinging over you, Red Dragon so you can negate it, stuff like that. It's just really good. 3 Herald of the Orange Light. It's like necessary this format because everything's revolving around like monster effects after they trap stun or go for like madness, so you kind of need something to at least fight against Glads, because Glads are pretty much the bane in this deck. 2 Honest, I don't even know what to explain on that. 1 Dimensional Alchemist, I like the way it loops off of like Nova Summoner plays, grabbing back stuff that are removed from play that I bait out with Bottomless, stuff that are removed for Soul Impurity, I grab it back. 3 Manjus, duh. Like, you want to grab Perfection and Dawn of the Herald as soon as possible. 3 Nova Summoners. The way that the Italian build showed it is that like they were running Nova Summoners with Shining Angels at the same time. Basically, I just can use them to constantly stall or even suicide and to dump the 4th fairy in my grave to special summon the Christia main phase 2, which is really crucial this format. The big change were 3 Gelen duos. So these basically stall against every deck except GBs. You auto win against anti-meta with this because they need to draw their Smashing Grounds, and by the time they use their Smashing Grounds on this crap, then they're not going to have anything against your Herald or your Christia that's going to be in play. You beat Machina Gadgets just because you just sit there like this and just kind of look at them. It's just really, really good. There's 2 Soul Impurity Lights. It's 6 stars. It regulates Graveyard for Christia. It's an easy pitch for Soul Impurity, for Herald. And then when you special summon it out, and like you have another like Gelen duo on deck the turn before, then you can sack 2 for Christia if it's that crucial to play. 3 Tethys, only because I love the Tethys build. There's so many times when I would just sack my way out of a game just by sacking for Tethys. They have no answer to it for a turn, and then draw like 13 cards and win. My hot tech is 1 Lad. The fact that I main 3 Gelen duos, I can sack it and then just camp on Lad until I gain advantage. If I have a Christia in my graveyard when I sack for Lad, by the time they get rid of this and this comes back up, they're not going to be able to win the game unless they have crazy amounts of like Dark Hole, Monster Born, like broken staples. This is a really good card right now, and it's a light, so I can regulate. Let's say I have like 5 fairies in the graveyard, and I have a Soul Impurity in my hand, and I want to drop a Christia play. I can remove the Lad as like the next light, make 4 fairies, drop Christia, get crazy. 3 Christias, changed from my Chanted League build because it's just broken, and pretty much I don't like the ARA build because normal monsters suck, so I'd rather just go with this and try to play a Gelen duo and just sack it and pretty much win the game from there. 3 Herald of Perfection, duh. Moving on to spells, there's 1 Pot of Avarice. I might think about playing 2, but I just want to keep it at 1 because I don't really know how I'm drawing them into spells. Dark Hole, since it's not Happy Herald, I don't have to have Perfection on the field to win the game. I will just Dark Hole to gain advantage, drop a Gelen duo in defense mode, camp, and then sack for a Lad and be stupid. Monster Born, duh. Soul Exchange combos amazingly well with my Arcana Force, Tethys, anything really, even Lad. I remember times when I Soul Exchanged like a Yugioh Guardian towards Dawn of the Herald to bring out Perfection in defense mode and kind of just like look at them. 2 Dawn of the Heralds, only because the past regional I went to, I think I opened 2 Dawn of the Heralds, I think 7 games out of the 9 rounds that we had to play in, so I got really, really mad, just put it down to 2. It's illogical, I know it is, but that's just the way I play and I'm stupid anyways. 2 Book of Moons, only because I couldn't find room for the 3rd one, and I didn't have 3 supers, so I felt kind of tacky going 3 common ones, so I just got that. The traps, 3 Decrees broke. Like, everyone just goes, turn 1, summon Laparre, set 4 back rows. If I don't have this, I pretty much lost anyways, but it's pretty fun having it. Solemn Judgment, just because it's good. That's the way it's kind of supposed to be. Now, the main thing people are having trouble with is the side deck. Like, no one apparently, like, knows what to side against, and I just dedicate everything towards GBs the entire time. Because everything else is pretty much an even matchup. If they're going to side in anything, it's going to be like Lightning Prismatic Mirror, D-Fizzers, which is why I'm siding in Rhycodes and Mystic Space Typhoons. And so basically, I'm just siding in another Lad to in matchups like Quick Draw, where Lad will just completely take over the game with Galen Duo. Cyber Dragon's a dog because I hate Machina.
Snowman Eater hot tech?
Snowman Eater's just kind of hot tech. I read about it on the forums, and I felt like giving them a shot on Pojo, just because they were like, hey, it's Snowman Eater, Snowman Eater. So I just felt like running anyways. One Consecrated, I felt this was only necessary at one, because with 3 Nova Summoners, I can search it up anyway. The rest were just kind of Chivalry. I didn't have any Solemn Warnings, so I'm playing Chivalry instead. Just GB hate, just standard hate, and basically I can side out 1 Decree, side in all these traps, and still have a good regulation, and know when to play my Decrees and when to like actually set my traps. That's just a general synopsis of the deck, and I've never lost to X-Sabers once in a match with this deck since I've changed it like this. I think it's a really good matchup.
So what do you think about the format so far? Like how it's progressing?
It's alright, just I wish Heavy Storm was here just so people could stop playing so set 4 back rows and set a monster pass kind of plays. I've also been seeing like the concept of random space, which I always hated ever since I started playing Yugioh. It's like kind of necessary now, because if you hit their 1 Solemn Warning out, then you just clear the whole board with like a Hyunlei. So I do like the state of the game, just it needs Heavy Storm, and I would honestly think it's a balance. These 2 are completely stupid. Like, how many times I've Dark Hold and then Muster Born against Aris and made my Gladney's opponent feel like a complete idiot. Like, it shouldn't be even in the game the way this is working.
I appreciate you sitting down with us.
Yeah.
And this is TYP 336 sign up. Peace, guys.